There we go. Good morning. Good morning, people. Your favorite producer is here. Nah. Nah, get the fuck out. Okay, hey, good morning. Good morning. Castronaut, man. Thank you, man. I finally ended up turning on the donations. People kept asking, and I did like at least a month's worth of feedback streams without donations, man. So yeah, we're gonna get into it soon. G morning. It's a G morning. Yeah. Castronaut, just send something in, bro. Because I got Lorenity's one. I don't know if he's in here yet, but I'm going to have it there because I know he wants me to listen to it. But we're going to check out the first songs that came in. Fucking Visor, dude, I swear. Like, how do you guys send it so fast? Literally, do you have like a little macro or something? Like a little button you push? I swear, like a big red button or something. But let's check it, all right? Let's check it. All right, this is the first one that got sent. Oh, shit, we finally got a picture, dude. I thought you would have been a Middle Eastern kind of dude, man, with the name ISIS Maker. I don't know if you're the same guy that was named ISIS Maker and you finally changed your name. But, you know, we're going to check it out, man. Let's check it. I am good. Okay, good start so far. I think the intro still needs work because it doesn't fit this break. But, you know, let's see. So far, I'm going to ignore the intro, and I'm just going to go like, he started it on the break. Yeah, very smooth break. Very smooth. Okay, good progression so far, but yo, homie, dude, those drums are just too big for this, doc. You're using like these fucking like big drums, homie. Some thick drums. It's either the balance or the drums are just too big. For me, I think that the kick needs to be a lot shorter. It needs to be more of a progressive house, not progressive house, but you know that progressive house that Beatport considers progressive house. It needs to have that kind of vibe. Because right now it just sounds like dum dum dum, and then you got your bass and your nice atmospheric shit, but it doesn't feel like it gets along in terms of the theme. I'll tell you that right at the get go. That's the first iffy little thing that I've felt. Let's keep going though. I'm not a huge fan of the transitions. They're a bit too forced, especially with this genre where it's more of a progressive genre where you're slowly building to something. You know, here you're just like literally getting straight to the point. You know, no baby talk, no sweet talking me, ham. You know, just find a way to get into those breaks, the build-ups and stuff smoother. In essence, you know, you could start to filter stuff out slowly. Do stuff like that to kind of get it. Can I get banned for writing nigga? I don't care. I think that's just a word. So that's the main thing about the song that I'm not liking is the transitions are a bit forced. I think it should be gradual rather than just straight up like Big Room where it goes straight into the break. Good sounds in here though. They sound really good. I didn't like the t or that reverse sweep. It didn't make any fucking sense. Get rid of it. I like what you're doing, I guess, with the ear candy stuff. But again, man, you know, that ear candy stuff should be a little bit more, how do you say it? Like more reverbed, a little bit more delay on it. So it doesn't sound like so in front, but more in the background. Because right now you have such an atmospheric thing. I think if that had reverb and delay, woo, bitches won't be crying. That's the way I'll say it right now, man. And sorry, guys, I haven't had my coffee, so I am not, like, pumped up. But it's just... I'll increase it. There we go. I'm not a fan of that sound right there, like this guitar. Again, a bit too raw. I think what you're trying to make requires a little bit more reverb, delay. Get a good atmospheric vibe on this stuff, man. But other than that, that's all I'm going to say. Julian Gibson, no good music ever gets sent to these streams. Haha. Come on, man. Don't be a hater, bro. Send something in. I swear. Most of the people that talk shit about other people are the ones that suck ass, bro. All right, let's check out Visor Apocalypse. World is ending as we know it, so get ready for the apocalypse. I was going through all the finished products. I decided to finish this one. Yeah, you know what? Maybe he might be right with this one. You know, maybe Julian might be right with this one, dude. Shit. Yo, you know what? Right out of the get-go, man, I can't even hear this. Like, did my mic go off? Did it really? Nah, it's good. It's still going. It's still going. Yo, that sound, G. Motherfucker, you made me check, dog. Fucking bitch. All right, yo, dude, that sound, man. I'd rather, you know what? I'd rather just take a diarrhea dump on my ear than hear that sound, dude. I'll be honest, yo. That, like, I don't understand why you go with that sound straight away, Visor. Some of the sounds you pick, G, come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. That's all I have to say. I don't know if one of my monitors is fucking up, but this sounds like it's panned to the left as well, which is weird. Visor, you fucking cunt, dude. What's going on? Visor, come on, man. We were making good fucking progress, G. Like, literally, like, your songs were getting better. And now, what the fuck's going on, dude? Now it's, like, coming back down, like, oh, shit. You know, like, what happened? You start doing drugs or something, huh? Start doing some cocaine, dog. Some white girl. You know, that ecstasy, fool. Don't stop producing with ecstasy, bro. It's not doing you any good. Lorenity, I have your song link, G. I was just waiting for you to comment. Oh my god. This is not, yo, experimental is the word everyone uses when they're like, they know their song is weird and they kind of like it and they're like, it's experimental, man. This is not experimental, dude. It's just, it's bad. I'm not gonna lie. You know, the chords don't make any sense. You know what? This is, I swear, Visor's progression is like, boom, straight down. Dude, man. Sorry, man. I understand this is an old song, but holy fucking shit, dude. It's just, like half the stuff sounds pan to the left, you know, like my right ear ain't getting no love, and a lot of it is super distorted, man. Like it's just too much. All I have to say, literally can't say anything else. I mean, at least you finished the song. I'll say that. Experimental is a new word for retarded. That's all I gotta say, Visor. I love you, man. You know that. But come on, man. Go produce some good stuff. You were increasing, and now it's like we're going back down. Not a fan of that one, G. Not a fan of that one at all. I'll tell you straight up. What happened? All right, Lorenity. Let's hear your track. Couple things that I'm kind of iffy on this one. Okay, kick bass line is cool and all, but I still think you need to have a dumpy bass. I don't know, maybe I don't know this genre because this sounds fresh, dude. This is great. I like the idea of it, but where's that boomy low end, that homie? Where's that dum, 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 that goes with the kick so that you get those dumps more harder? That's what it's lacking. The high frequencies on this are also a bit too much. You know, get some insurance because someone's gonna sue you eventually. By getting tinnitus or something, dude. The other thing, and sorry, I'll get my mic up. It's gonna sound like fucking loud. The other thing is this part here, which I would consider the bridge. I'm not a huge fan of it. I feel like that sound doesn't go along with everything else. Personally, I would have just gone with like a respace and that fucking vocal you have that sounds very dark and euphoric on top. I think that would have sounded so much better and done a cool little switch to the track. Or you could use like a harder bass as well, like Matroda does. This is my favorite Matroda song right now at the moment. It's the Bang. So he kind of does something like weird where he switches it up, but he uses his bass. Where is that shit? There we go. That's like my favorite part of the song right here. Nah, I'm just giving you ideas. I'm not telling you to copy Machota. I'm telling you like what he does, because that would sound dope on yours. Instead of like going for the same rhythm on the bridge, he goes for like a different bass, which is more sustained, and he lets that vocal just shine, essentially. Dun, 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 dun. You know, I mean, it's like kind of like what I think you should go for, or do something different. I didn't like that bass that you used there at all. It just didn't fit with the majority of the track. You got to get that thumpiness too, man. Like, you know, I know what you're doing and stuff with the kick bass and stuff, but you got to get like at least, you know, if you've heard those Chris Lake songs with that boomy, you know, Chris Lake, Give It Right Back. That's what you need, I think, and I think it'll sound way better.
I would just like to talk for her for a second. I promise I'll give her right back. I promise I'll give her right back. I promise.
There's another one.
I promise.
It needs to have a dumpy vibe to it, like so, man. Like an 808 would be good, layer with the kick on top, like the way you have it. But you need to find a way to get more low end out of your track. It might be that you're in a low key, but I've already made videos on how to counteract that shit. Okay, let's go next one.
It's bigger than you when you
We're back to ruining classics. All right.
are not me. The links that I will go to, the distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I set it up.
Well, yeah, because everyone mixes it so fucking... I say digital or like 2020, but it needs to be mixed more in the 80s, man. 90s vibe, like a very nice gated reverb on it, not so bright. That's the issue with that. That's why Marvel said what he said.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion.
I'm not liking this right now because it's just a bunch of sauce. There's nothing really nice about him. At least filter them a bit so the vocal shines instead of getting masked by those fucking vocals. Sorry, the chords, man. That's the most noobish thing. Newbies tend to do something so much, okay? First off, they always tend to go for super soft pads. They always fucking leave the pads open. Malik got arrested. Fuck that. He's a liar. You know, stuff like that. Usually newbies do it. Man. Like the bass E2 here would have been better with like just like a Reese bass. That would have been so much better than what we have right now, where the pads, those fucking saws, are killing the vocal, dude. That fill you're using here is shit. The vocals already getting masked here. I can't hear the homie. Mix is just crap. I mean, it doesn't sound that bad because you can actually hear what's going on in the song, but it's just fucked. You know, fuck, mierda, man, this is mierda mix, dog. What I mean by it, it's just like your stereo signal is fucked all the way throughout the song. I don't know the rolling bass. I'm not a huge fan of it. The melody, da 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 da. You know, it's like an arpeggiator. Do 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 do. I don't know if I like that, man. Let it breathe a bit. The song doesn't breathe at all. What I mean by that is there's no stops. You're always like, man, have some stops. Less is more. That's all I gotta say on that one. The good thing is that one wasn't a donation. That one was just picked at random. But I'll give you a thumbs down on that. I try and be like as honest as I can be with my feedback. I don't think that song is good. Some people would consider, hey, son, that's okay, man. That's not okay for me. Okay, that's not okay for me. So I give you like a thumbs down straight up. Like not all the way thumbs down because it's still like, okay, you know, there's an idea there. You learned some music theory, but a little bit below the have like that, like right there, like at 7 o'clock. Okay. Arca, Home. Fucking hate these songs, dude. They take forever to build. Y'all get to hear Visor again, dog. We started with some beauty, took off the clothes and found some, you know what, I don't like the drop. You build it up, you know, you build this shit up all the way up there. 2 minutes in, homie. 1 minute and 30 minutes just to fucking give me a future bass drop that sounds like crap for me. And I'll say this, I'm a fan of your intro. I'm a fan of it. I think that's cool. I love it. But the drop is not for me. I'm not a huge fan of these future bass kind of tracks, so mainly that's being subjective about it. But, you know, if I can crop this part out and keep this, that's what I would do. And I would maybe find a drop that fits that break a lot more. Took the dress off and balls. In essence, you know, that this doesn't make any sense for me to have like such an atmospheric breakdown and then drop into something that sounds so kind of poppy and you know, generic. The break, you know, what the fuck is this, dog? Come on, Locu 5, ID, and then you fucking have all these numbers, homie. There you are, baby. I got you. That's just my opinion, though. You know, someone else might say something different. But, man, come on, G. That was so atmospheric. I thought it was going to drop into, like, some super saws, some fucking, you know, some 909 kick, you know, fucking gated snare drum. Tom, what's that fucker's name? In the Air Tonight guy vibe. I just didn't like where it led. Yeah, that's I'm gonna state on that song. There's really not much else for me to say. I love the intro of it. I don't like the drop, but that's just because I don't like future bass in general. I think you could have done something way more atmospheric on the drop. Like, honestly, like, that's what I was expecting, dog. But good stuff, you know, if you like that, good. Drop needs work, obviously, it sounds empty, but that's just gonna come. Maybe you can add the layers there from the break. Fuck off, Enrique, you don't look bonita. Okay, I know the kick isn't the best one, but I'm gonna change it. Okay, ID, never change for a track, G. Never change for a fucking track. Never change for a track. Never change for a girl. Same issue. Leave the damn kick, dog. I'm sure the kick sounds great. I'll take that back. Is the kick wide or is that just me? Is that my monitor's fucking up today? The kick kind of sounds like it has a wide layer to it. I'm not too sure on Yeah, it sounds like the kick has a bit of wideness to it. The fuck's going on? What are we working with here, dog? Que mamacita. Drop el culo. Alright, here we go. Here's the drop. So far, all this really needs for me is a top line, like some fucking vocals, like I know how to go to the bar, la la la. Da da da. It needs something, so like a top line. It could be these. Like those kind of jumps could be the top line if that's what you're going for, but it needs a top line, not just that bass. That's just my opinion, though. But that intro doesn't really make sense for me for this drop. Maybe your top line's in the second drop, and I'm just not.
Timing's right. You push the button for me. 'Cause your timing's right. When you explode over me.
Damn, is this a girl vocal, dude? That you down pitch? I don't think you should down pitch it, dude. When you explode over me. Damn!
You push the button for me. 'Cause your timing's right.
You timed that shit right, dog.
When you explode over me.
Woo!
I know I'm losing my mind.
Damn! Yo, what kind of vocals are these, dog?
You push the button for me. 'Cause your timing's right. When you explode over me. I know I'm.
You know, you guys, I'm not sexual in any way or form. It's just you guys use these kind of vocals when you explode over me. Make sure the timing is right. What?
Losing my mind.
She's losing her mind.
Losing my mind. I know I'm losing my mind.
Now I'm just gonna hear it because of the vocal.
Losing, no, I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind. I know I'm losing my mind. Push the button for me. 'Cause your timing's right.
All right, so cool, man. The only thing that I will agree with this song is that it does have an identity issue. I mean, a lot of the sounds are the same, but it doesn't feel like the same song throughout. Like first off we start off with like and I'm like, all right, we're doing some future bound, some tech house, and then we go into kind of like Axstone, you know, Axel's doing that Academy now, and then we go into like something more future electro house. there needs to be something that ties all this together, because right now it just sounds like literally like the idea isn't like a compact song, but more of a third drop. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Second drop, I'm gonna do this. First drop, so you want to figure that out, man. You gotta get it to mesh well as a song. I understand there's that. God damn it, Pete. $2, G. Come on, make it $5. Make it $5, or I'm not gonna hear it. He can make 3 separate songs with like the same bass. Nah, I think you know, that's kind of like the. It just doesn't sound like a song to me, man. But that's not bad. All right, Divinity. All For You remix, Rice and Divinity remix. Divinity makes some good stuff. I have yet to hear from him in a while. So we're gonna check it, I guess, but. Man, yours is fucking next. Chill the fuck out.
Put your foot on the pedal, let's drive away.
Finally.
I can barely see you looking this way. Your tears dripping off your face and on your dress.
So far, so good.
I hate this, but I know that you need a rest. I don't wanna leave everything behind, but for that I need to care less. And my mind is setting right this time. Selfless.
Sorry. There's a bit of iffiness going on in me with this idea. I mean, it sounds good, but I can see through all that fucking makeup. Okay, so my issue with this track, I don't like this part, how it switches into this. Like, it feels like you just didn't really know what else to add. That's the vibe I get from it. But good. This is 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 good. What the fuck happened to the melody? And then it goes into this, and I'm like, what? This is good. 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 Yeah. So I don't know. That just sounds weird to me a bit. I might be overpicking it. I don't like that little stop there, because the melody could have kept going. That's just my take on it. You know, that's my take on it. I don't like that. Everything else is fine though. So I think that vocal could have kept going in those parts, maybe done some little cool things with it, because it just goes away and it sounds kind of empty for a bit, and then you bring in the big saw again. That's fine and all, you know, but at least put a little bit more content there. I think that's cool. It's just that insecurity that it's too little there. It's just the bass, you know, at least some vocal atmosphere or something. Last one. See, here it makes more sense. Now that part makes more sense because now we have that guitar, and I like that. So that makes more sense here. I knew I had a hunch. Yeah, you see, I knew I had a hunch, dog. I knew there was something wrong with that. But he fixed it in the second drop. I think he just didn't have the guitar there that had a bit of variation. But I knew it deep down in my ass. I was like, there's something wrong with this shit. I don't know if I should say it because I feel like people are going to be like, not agree with me. But I'm just going to say it. But yeah, you know, I think you should like fill that up with the vocal, and then on the second drop you can always get rid of that part, like the vocal part that you're gonna add in. That is my take on it. That's all I have to say about it. I mean, some people can overlook it. For me, it was just like too much of a, it's standing out that I wanted to say something about it. All right, Navidity, you sent in a fucking track, dude, but you send me your damn SoundCloud link, I think, and there's really nothing. You didn't send me the proper one. You can't, man. What the fuck? Nan Kumar, you just sent me your damn SoundCloud, bro. And there's nothing there for me to hear. Okay, let's go next. What the fuck? Next one is by Chris Perez, smelling some spicy fucking gukbang, whatever the fuck those noodles are called, the spicy ones. Oh fuck, man. Fuck that up. Alright, so you know what? Out of the get-go, this sounds so amateurish. So many wrong things. The transitioning of this, the effects, those fucking drums in the background playing. Ease up into it, you know what I'm saying? This is the YouTube automatically unsub me from your channel. Just a heads up, they don't like me. Kick, all the drums need to be changed. There's no balance. The kick's not punching through the mix. A lot of elements here that are just muddying, fogging up the mix. That's the best term to say it. Fogging up the mix. It's like when you're driving on the road and it's foggy as fuck. That's how this track sounds like. There's no opening. I can't see what's in front of me. It's a bit too foggy, man. You got to clean that up. It's all the effects you have going on. Maybe the reverb, like Spear said, it's swimming in the reverb. It sounds a bit too distorted too. Like maybe you're having low end issues and pushing it hard. Not a fan of that snare drum, dude. That's all I gotta say on this one. Very foggy. The snare is weird. All the drum samples are weird. You know, pay attention to what you're doing. And I'll tell you this, right? Most of the people that I teach one-on-one and stuff, if they're kind of like in the middle or they're kind of beginnerish and they're like, yo, I have a good idea, but it sounds like shit. a lot of times I find it's because they overdo it. They tend to overprocess stuff rather than doing the right processing. So I'll find like the kick has like a fucking compressor, a saturator, and then I'll find the snare drum has some distortion, a Camel Crush preset, and some fucking sausage fattener. So it doesn't make any fucking sense. So right now I feel like, you know, go on fucking Splice, get some good drums, like synthwave-ish drums for this. I think that would work. Don't overprocess it. That's all I'm gonna say, man, because that's what I usually find people do, is that they tend to overprocess the sounds, and this sounds overprocessed to fucking hell. And you can tell because the snare sounds distorted, very foggy. The drums sound like compressed to hell, and they're not in the front of the mix, they're in the back. You know, a lot of issues with that one. Okay, next one. Howl, original mix, Rick Achilles, learn to make cover arts, but yeah, I think we got all the bad songs in these donations, man, but it's cool. Let's check this one out. Yo, man, what's going on, man? Where are the good tracks at? It's all good, man. You know what? That's the way I see it. Free tracks will be better because the people are like, I don't need to pay for you to hear my track. My track's fucking good. You know, I'll tell you this right now. The chords sound weird. The kick sounds weird. The low end sounds weird. And the kick and the low end sounding weird together, that's just because those two bass lines, the kick and the bass, are just not getting along together. In essence, you know, I would probably fucking have the kick be a little bit more thumpier if you're going for this vibe. Or at least have the sub follow the kick pattern rather than having it sustained all the way through. The chords, they just sound horrible, like over distorted, over processed, mono, I don't know. There's something weird about them. They sound plastic as hell. Like someone bought, you know, like a good, well-made preset will sound good, like a Ferrari. This shit just sounds like a motherfucking 1990s Honda Civic that didn't get the oil change. It sounds cheap as fuck, dude, like a plastic keyboard. There we go, that's more better. Get rid of that fucking sound. You're doing good. That sound is not good. Yeah, you know what? Second thumbs down. It does also, the song doesn't make any sense. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to make something melodic or something that just repeats the same stuff? I don't know what's wrong with this one like that in terms of the music theory, the melodics. I'm not a fan. The mix, the drum selection, you know, it sounds very amateurish starting out. So that's all I'm gonna say, man. Use a reference track, copy the reference track down to the bone if you can with your own idea, because right now this is just a little bit like, what the fuck is going on? All right, we got another one. Super Ewi, Project 9, Bamboo, original feature bass song that has Asian stuff in it. That's great. Let's see. I don't know, man. You're talking about fuck, I forgot the name of it. A dominator. I'm the dominator whipping them, and they're just like, okay. This sounds fucking Asian, dog. I can imagine myself if I get a divorce and marry a Chinese woman. I can see myself hearing this in like their parents' house while I'm like, yes sir, you know, I'm a sound designer, I have a YouTube channel, that's what I do for a living. Your daughter's in great hands, you know, our kids will learn how to make bangers. This is gonna be in the background. not bad. I'm not gonna lie, kind of corny. Not bad, but it's really corny. The thing I don't like is that fucking ethnic pluck needs to shut the fuck up or follow the melody, because you're having it do things like and it also needs more ear candy stuff. And some variation on it would be nice, but honestly, it's not that bad. People are just being too mean because they're jealous of you. They're jealous of you. You probably got some good Asian pussy, and that's why you're doing that. But, you know, like, that's all I got to say on that one, man. That pluck is annoying on the drop. Everything else is decent. Mix master needs more work, but I'm going to ignore that, as I know that, you know, it's still in the beginning stages. But I like the melody. I think that pluck is annoying when you have it on the drop. All right, we have another song by Visor that's more, yeah, in the front. Round 2, baby, let go. Redeeming himself. Yo, dude, imagine new Bowser fight music. Imagine if that was in a Super Mario 64 video game, dude. That would be fucking insane, dude. Just fucking like, dun, 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 dun. Holy shit, just this. And then that's just the loop. Bum, 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 bum. I don't like the vocal use in the drop. Super Mario 69, baby. At 69 bits. I don't like the vocal. I feel like if you're gonna do a choir thing, at least have it be oh sepa utela, you know, something epic like that. Like staccato choir. Papira. Watch. Ana cena mochiga. Yo mama got me some good food. You a fucking bitch. I like that bitches. Fuck them. Your mama want me, huh? You're trying too hard here with those variations, dude. Dun 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 dun. I think that would have been better. Okay, so here's what I like about your song. I like the kick. I like the drums, the tribal drums on it. I don't like the vocal chop. I like the break melody. That's all I can say. Fix everything else. But honestly, not bad, not bad. Okay, who the fuck did I just fucking... Clarky Croissant. Hey, man, you fucked up, dude. You made your shit private and you didn't give me the private link, homie. And look, I can't even click. Did they delete your SoundCloud or did you block me so I wouldn't hear it? Either way, I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. Okay, whatever. All right, next one is Locust. Okay, this is the Korean pop, the EDM duo, Taiwan EDM duo. They usually make good stuff. I think at this point they just like to show off, and they just want to show you guys their music. They want some Americans to hear it, some Europeans, you know. So we'll check it. Bring Me the Horizon, Medicine, Locust remix. Medicine? Medicine? Alright, here's the locus. I know. I was like, what the fuck you guys turned gay on me, man? Y'all went down on each other, but nah, y'all got 3 bitches in the room now, and y'all getting down here. I know you guys. I know you. Make me proud.
You know, 'cause life's so much brighter when they go. And I spit, 'cause you can't keep going. I think it's time to stop. You need a taste of your own medicine, 'cause I'm sick to death of swallowing.
Okay, the only thing I don't like about the song, and I'll say it, no one said it, it's the big room lead here. I mean, it's cool and all. I just thought it sounded a bit too Umet Oskan. But again, I shouldn't be categorizing Umet Oskan with that lead anymore. He doesn't use it, so, you know, you guys can get the leftovers. The other thing I didn't like was in the drop, the main drop, the super sauce. When you do that little attack thing on it, I don't know. It's a bit like, kind of like, maybe not. Other than that, pretty cool. You know, I know you guys are just showing off. That's the way I see it. Low end sounded good, by the way, Michael Fleur. And also thank you for the donation, man. Alaska was amazing, baby. It was amazing. All right, we got Raro next. Actually, Clark Key, my bad. We got 2 guys with fucking sunglasses. One of them has the Ray-Bans. The other one just has like the $10 version of it. Nice jacket. We got a nice bomber. That's good. Let's see.
Hurry up with my damn croissant.
That vocal, I don't fucking know, man. I do not know that vocal at all.
Hurry up with my damn croissant.
That's Kanye West, I think. It sounds like Kanye West. I don't know, man.
Hurry up with my damn croissant. Hurry up with my damn croissant.
You're a fucking noob. That's why Soren Deep Vakashi. How does this remind you of Fisher, dude?
My damn croissant.
Hey, drug dealer, what's up, G? Fucking love you, bro. I missed you, dog. Where you been? Here's what I don't like about this song. It sounds like a bunch of random effects going off here and there. And where's the break at? Like, you have these build-ups, but don't you want to get rid of the bass? Don't you want to automate some stuff?
Hurry up with my...
Like these parts right here, I'm just going like, you know, you want, sounds like DJ Rapex, Rape the Uplifter. It's because the kick is still going. He doesn't automate the kick. He doesn't automate the bass. It just essentially is like a loop with a bunch of random effects on top of it. And Kanye West asking for a croissant, or however the fuck you say that. Drug dealer, how do you say it, man?
With my damn croissant.
That's all I can say about that one, in all honesty. Just a loop with a bunch of effects. But the effects don't sound bad. I just wanted a little bit more like, you know, the traditional fucking shit. You know, automate stuff down just to keep it interesting. Give it a break here and there. No, say what? Okay, we got the baller who can afford the Ray-Ban polarized glasses. They're like $200. There's $250, I think, $220. So it must be good. He can afford all the samples, so I'm sure he has some good shit in here. Croissant. Croissant.
We dance all night.
I'm just gonna ignore all of this. This is where we're starting it for real.
We dance all night. All night. All night. 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 We dance all night. We dance all night. All night. All night. We dance all night.
Go. All I have to say is go steal Alok's kick, dude. Just go steal his kicks. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all, man. Party now. Never ends.
Turn the lights down. Cause the party never ends. Party never ends.
Hold the fuck up. I'm trying to find the song. What happened to Alok, dude? Yeah, you need more of a kick like that. That's the issue with this.
All night.
So just a stronger kick, maybe. That's all, man.
All night. We dance all night. All night.
I was shocked that Alok bought tracks. He comes from a family of money. So a lot of like the Brazilian producers that I've met, they told me they always had something negative to say about Alok in the sense that his parents own like this festival in Brazil or something, and that's how he got started. They would book him, and some people were saying he bought tracks and stuff. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's true or not, but I mean I don't really give a fuck. The song's good. Some producer got paid. Whatever. Oh shit, sounding pro already, my dude. What happened to Don Canto? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Don Canto or YCY, dude. I think they're still doing stuff, but I think real life got in the way because Don Canto used to work as an IT tech for like a dentist company. He would do their website or something. Supposedly they were the biggest over there or some shit, but yeah. Sounding pro, G.
And forth. Move my body back and forth. Move my body back and forth. Move my body and forth. Move my body back 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 and forth.
Sounds a bit weird to me here how the bass stays the same, the sub stays on one note, and that fucking pluck's moving around all over the place. But it's not bad, dude. It's pretty good. I'll tell you honestly, the song itself for me, it's like kind of like it's just too repetitive, like too much dun 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 dun. It's kind of like you're trying to sound like progressive house, actual some kind of shit with that bass and tech housey at the same time. I don't know. It's in the middle for me, but I didn't like it like that. I guess I'm not a fan of this. I wouldn't hear this. Let's just put it that way. But the quality is pretty good. You know, it's not bad. That's pretty good. It sounds pretty good. It's nice. Why are you guys roasting this track? I'm saying my opinion. So usually when I hear a track, I'll say whether I would listen to it or not, if I think it's dope. And then the quality of it is the other one. So does it sound over processed? Does it sound over compressed? Does it sound like Rapex, you know, stuff like that. That one, I kind of like the quality on it. I just didn't like the song itself as a whole. I felt like that vocal, you could have done something nastier with it, something more underground, something more clubby, rather than going for like a bass that is so EDM-ish. Let's just put it that way. All right, Prism, Knife Edge Demo Premaster. This guy looks like he makes some experimental shit. Finally, someone uses a Reese bass. The song's a banger with that. That's the bass of life right there. The sample here, or the drum fill, or the drum build or drum loop you have here sounds like it was fast, and you kind of just put it in and warped it down. You can tell. It sounds a bit, yeah, like warped. I don't like the transition there from the break to the drop, because the drop has no energy now. What happened? There's the drop. It's missing a lot of like that ear candy shit, like the woof or the woof. And then the sound is cool and all, but you're missing like a crucial element, like in the mids, because that sound is more high frequency based, and then you got your 808, but the middle is like lacking. There's something missing in the mids. You're gonna have to figure that one out, but there's something definitely missing in the mid frequencies throughout the song here. A lot of the track also lacks atmosphere and stuff as we move along. It sounds very empty in certain parts. And then Tone Deaf saying the kick needs to hit more. Maybe. I don't know. Hey Macarena, fool. The feedback for this is go take the Axtone Masterclass. That Axtone Academy, dude, with Axel in it. Yo, I'm if it's like a set of videos, I'm probably gonna buy them just to check them out. Okay, so I like this, but right now that mono bass, the top layer of your bass sounds like you monoed it, and it has a bit of reverb and shit, so it doesn't sound as good as it should. So essentially, you got a serum preset and you put a mono on it, and then now it sounds like it has that vibe to it. You might want to just make the preset itself be mono and not force it to be mono. I don't know how I feel about the sidechain on that vocal. It feels like it shouldn't be there. People donating without the fucking email, man. Okay, so the only thing about this track that's really bothering me that much, where I have to say something, it's the bass. The bass sounds like it shouldn't even be mono like that. Again, make the preset be mono first, and if it still sounds this way, maybe make it wider, because right now this sounding mono, that bass doesn't feel right. It feels like it needs to have a little bit of width to it, a little, not so centered in the center. That's the only issue I have with this one. Maybe too repetitive, but I mean, essentially that's what these songs are. I think we heard that. Okay, Mahalo times DLMT, so cold. Hold up, we gotta fucking read the story. I heard the song on YouTube Shuffle back in early winter and loved the vocals and minimalist nature of the original. Everything from the artwork to the chord progression to the songwriting has dark. What's dark? Damn. Mahalo and DLMT are both rapidly rising artists in the house genre, and it's not long before they'll be staple on festival lineups throughout the summer season. Why the fuck do I care? I made use of the Korg Monopoly, the Artura Jupiter 8, and the Tal Uno LX in order to really get the 80s analog feeling in the synths. Ultimately, this song went through many renditions until I was entirely happy with both drops. Oh, I'm gonna be fucking happy, like, saying what's wrong with this track if there's anything wrong, man. Getting to put my spin on the song is just as exciting as a stripper giving you her real number, taking a bath with your favorite Yankee cattle, or the Mets relief pitchers actually winning a game. All right.
The water could be darker, let's dive into the bottom and figure it out.
This does not sound 80s at all, though, my dude. First off, you're pushing the mix too loud. Second, there's a lot of high frequencies in this that shouldn't be there if you're going for that 80s vibe, my dude. I think that stripper gave you a fake number or something, because, yeah.
And when we're deep under the surface, we can try and burn it and find our way out, 'cause it's too cold to be. When we hit the rock bottom in a clean gutter, we are rock solid 'cause we brain freeze.
The chords are off. 80s vibe my ass. Where's the 80s vibe at, dog? sidechain is needed on this shit. The vocal sounds fucked in the break, I'll tell you that. It sounds squished, homie. You gotta learn how to like use vocals that are already processed in your song when you're doing a master. Sidechain in the they did not do sidechain in the 80s. I'm sure they fucking did. I want to say they did, because right now this isn't even getting along. The kick, the clap, or the snare. It sounds really weird, man. Like, just really, like, the mix needs a lot of work. In essence, the low end needs to sound better. The saws don't sound 80s. The most that sounds 80s is that fucking snare drum.
Stuck in a cage within a circus, not knowing where to turn.
No EQing in the 80s.
Worship, so I can find my way.
Did you finally send the right song, Nankumar, you cunt?
I can meet a purpose or a God that I could worship, so I can find my way.
Again with that shit. All I'm gonna say is that it has potential, because the idea is not bad, but the mixing, really, you gotta fix that, man. And if you're really trying to make it sound 80s, the sauce shouldn't be sounding that fucking lush and bright. That's all I'm gonna say. Dear the Mercury, power. No OTT in the 80s. This was done 10 months ago. I really don't get. This is more 80s than the other song. That sounds more 80s, that bass right there. Honestly, this song is fucking weird. It's weird. I'll tell you why. What is it supposed to be? I honestly have no words for this song. Maybe more low end. Maybe the bass shouldn't be that fucking loud, like, bleh. You know, maybe cue out a little bit of that so that the pluck can shine a little bit more, because that pluck is so atmospheric, dude. So I would assume it would go for like some stuff like a bass where it's not so opened, but holy shit. I think this sounds a lot better. There you go. So I'll say this, you know, with these kind of songs, it's hard for me to really give any feedback, because first off, I don't know what the fuck you're going for, and second, what is going on? That's essentially all I can say when I hear this. I'm just like, all right. Navidity still hasn't fixed it. Okay, next one is this guy. He sent me like this shit, so I'm gonna open it up here. That way we can like skip and shit. But in essence, we have his song called "Nothing at All" featuring Little Rascals.
Darker than the colorless fears. I was a young man, alive with the promise of tears. You took me by the hand, you told me everything was gonna be alright, but it's not. Cause you're in love with sin, but not in love with him. And with your tongue,
I'm not a fan of the claps. House effect on the claps, too wide, no?
feel your walls cave in. Dead and gone, said and done. Cause you're in love with sin, but not in love with him. And with your tongue tied.
Vocals are a bit harsh. Vocals are a bit too dry. I agree with that.
Feel your walls cave in. Dead and gone, said and done. Take your last shot, take your last shot. Make my heart stop, make my heart stop. Make my world drop, make my world drop. Dead and gone. Take your last shot, take your last shot. Make my heart stop, make my heart stop. Make my world drop, make my world drop. Dead and gone. Pouring out.
Okay, so I actually like the stops. Drop has some good quality in it, but there's something harsh about it that's making me go like. But I like the stops it has. But the reason I don't like him is because the vocal has no reverb, no breathing, like, you know what I'm saying? So those stops would be cool if there was like a little bit of that vocal lingering with like some reverb or something. Since there's not, I mean, I think he's just trying to do some stops like that. But that vocal definitely needs reverb, and it needs to be processed a little bit better. It sounds like you ran it through like some distortion, overdrive, but it just didn't. I didn't like the end result of it, and it's too dry. But on the drop, it's pretty good. Okay, Armin Hoffman with you, future bass. Fuck, man. More future bass. Come on. No bootleg remixes in the 80s, cunts. That's what it was. Sense of techno, man.
Tell me what I'm feeling. My head's reeling from
Oh, fuck. Finally, someone sent something with the Nina song vocal pack.
what I see in you. And even if I lose, I got my reasons why it's not something I choose. I'm driving down the 405 with a smile, got me feeling things I haven't for a while now. Oh no, man. Never thought that it would happen to me. Could this be true? Could I be ready? Yeah, when I'm with you, with you, with you. I'm better off with you, with you, with you. I'm better off.
Not bad. Honestly, I like the way you use the vocals. You know, a lot of the people that bought the pack and used the vocals, let's just say majority of the songs weren't the greatest. This one, I like the idea of it. I just don't like the mixing of it. But I like the way you use the vocals. It makes sense, and honestly, it sounds great with the idea. The idea just needs to be mixed a lot better. But, I mean, honestly, not bad.
It's not something I choose.
I like the vocal work you did, like the reverbs in the background, the delays and stuff like that. I love that. That was great. Because I know in the pack I didn't put any of that stuff. The only thing is on the drop, I feel like those saws sound a bit too overprocessed. I'm not a huge fan of the bass. Maybe it's causing issues because it's such a low key. Missing some mono information definitely down the center because the saws are wide, but there's like, besides the kick and the bass being here, there's nothing else. So there's something missing here. Pretty cool though, pretty cool. These are spliced vocals, guys. I made a pack with Nina Sung like a long time ago, like 2 years, maybe a year and a half ago. Essentially I took it down because she wanted to pursue being a music producer instead of like a vocalist featured artist on EDM music. She said that there was no future in that, so she wanted to be a producer, and I just took it down because I didn't want her to be associated with like a vocal sample pack and stuff. But yeah, if you guys still have it, you guys can still use it. I just took it down from the website so no one else buys it. Okay, that fucking pack was amazing. Next one is Castronaut Roll, so we're gonna check this one out, which is another weird song by Mr. Castronaut. I swear, dude, come on, give me something good. Okay, so this one makes a lot more sense than the ones that you've made before. The issue with this one is just the kick and bass, the way they're sounding. It's a bit eh. And maybe I would pick a better snare. But that kick and bass isn't really working well. If you're sidechaining, make sure to sidechain all of the bass, because right now it sounds a bit too weird. Like the bass is being allowed to like hit with the kick, and the kick's getting masked. I don't understand this. It's like my stomach. I just ate some Taco Bell, homie. Taco Bell, you okay, man? You okay? It's like a fucking alien having a baby, homie. That's loco, way. You're crazy, man. Okay, so definitely an improvement, and what I mean by that is that the idea that you're making makes sense now. The problem is just that the mix is fucked, and also the idea as it progresses doesn't really reach anything, but it just keeps playing like this weird melody, like something bad's about to happen. I just gotta give you this number, homie. 1-800 Suicide Prevention Hotline. Just make sure to call it in case that song is you're trying to tell me something with that song. I hope you're okay though, and enjoy your Taco Bell. Make sure to get the fucking Diablo sauce. Those are bomb, nigga. All right, next one is Seven Roses. Cunt, you little fucker. Look at you. So like that smoothness. You got 2 bitches there. You know you get bitches, so you just put 2 bitches. Out of control, baby. Let's go. What happened? What the fuck? Extremely powerful and uplifting progressive trance track with powerful vocals, catchy melody, intense bass line and riffs. Holy shit. Here we go.
You will be my love tonight, baby. Follow me, follow my soul. I will be your precious life, baby. Swallow me, make me whole. And I'm going out of control, yeah, yeah. Dance with me, baby. Take over my soul, yeah, yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, man, what the fuck happened? First off, this rolling bass shit, I don't know what the fuck happened there with the mix, bro. The master on it, but holy shit. The mixing is fucked. On the drop, get rid of the bass. You know why the fuck are you gonna have... Just let the vocal shine, you know, even though it's not a great vocal. But just let it shine without that bass being in the background.
Make me whole, and I'm going out of control, yeah, yeah.
Vocals need a little bit more body. They sound like you put too much highs in them. That bass is still going, dude.
Take over my soul. Yeah, yeah, out of control, yeah, yeah, take over my soul, yeah, take over my soul.
When does she say swallow me? I didn't hear that.
You will be my love tonight, baby. Follow me, follow my soul. I will be your precious life, baby.
Okay.
Swallow me.
Swallow me. What the fuck, man? That's some good shit.
Make me whole, and I'm going out of control, yeah, yeah. Dance with me, baby. Take over my soul, yeah, yeah. Out of control, yeah, yeah. Take over my soul, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the mix on this is just really fucked. That's all I'm gonna say. Vocals are weird. If you're gonna keep the vocals, get rid of the swallow me part, because I don't get it. I don't get why she says that. I swallow me whole. Like, I don't get the whoa. So that's all I'm gonna say. Next one is ARBTRG. I thought that was you for some seg, my brother. Billie Eilish. Look at her, dude. She's crazy. All right. Yeah, follow me whole. Cashmere swallowed the mix, dog. Nah, those Cashmere jokes are long gone, man. I told you guys met Cashmere, talked to him for a while, and then I told him, yeah, have you seen the videos I made about you? And he's like, yeah, you know what? I saw one where, I saw myself in one where I was like a god or something. And I was like, and then it got awkward really fast. Okay. All right, let's see if you fucked this song up, dog. It already sounds like you fucked it up with that melody and the side chaining and shit. Take it off. Take the side chain off. Here we go. Shut up. Shut up, Nankumar. Shut up, dude. I picked your song 5 times and all of the times it said, oh, not yeah. Shut up. Shut up. I like the idea that the lead has, but the lead needs more presence or something, man. But I like the melody that damn someone timed them out. I like the melody that the vocal synth, the vocal whatever is playing. It just needs to be more in the front of the mix. It needs to have more body. And Polar Bear melody is a bit too much. It should be simpler. I like it. I think it has some like essentially that's what I feel like in my head it sounds like. But yo, you guys know Nan Kumar has 2 fucking accounts, dude. I already see the message coming with the next account. I love this guy. I was just kidding, but I did put his song like 5 times, and the 5 times I put it on, it said track cannot be found. Track cannot be found. He hasn't sent me a new link, so that's why I don't understand. I really like the idea. I just feel like you just need to find like a way to get that vocal a little bit more in the front. Maybe even a lead. It doesn't have to be the vocal synth. It could be like a more aggressive lead, make it sound atmospheric like that. Because right now I really like the idea. It's just that that thing is holding it back a little bit. But good stuff. Good stuff. You didn't fuck it up. All right, DRKBLK Dark Black Heater. I mean, you didn't think I was going to figure that out or what? Look at that. Dark Black from Mesa, United States. Costa Mesa or what? Here we go. I don't think this is techno, man. Someone said, good stuff, unique style. I'll be honest with you. It started off good. And then this sound right here. Dude, that needs to be aggressive, dude, and distort it, dude. Distort the shit out of it. The first part is dope. That needs to be more aggressive. This part right here, let's put something, some fills there. I like the vocal there. I think this sounds cool, but it sounds like it could be pitched down 1 more octave. Yeah. I swallow in it. Swallow me. What kind of shit are we? I know this is all over the place, man. I thought I have to say on this one. So arbitrary, man. The break doesn't make any sense. The drop, I think I said what I have to say already on it, but it's still a bit weird of a song. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Okay, we got a song by Red Apple. Mechanics. We got a picture of an apple with a bit of water. We got a bitten apple and some bitch dead in the background. And we got a fucking apple with like some... I guess he got the branding down. He's like, you know what? I ain't gonna fuck around. I'm just gonna put an apple. I can already imagine someone DJing. They just come up, put a pre-recorded set, and they put an apple up there. And that the apple's just there the whole set. And it's just playing. There's a fucking apple just shaking to the bass. If the song's good, I don't give a fuck, though. If it's good, it's good. Fucking cunt, dude. Your shit still doesn't work, Navidity. It doesn't work, bro. So far, so good. Right? The intro sounded like the intro actually sounded like a legit techno track that I've heard before. I just can't pinpoint which one. Song's like 7 minutes. Apple. I mean, I think it's an okay song so far. It sounds like a fucking long loop, but I think there needs to be some fucking sort of breakdown. I don't know if all techno has the break, but most of the techno I've been hearing has a break. Polar Bear, nice sound selection. Drums are nice too. The whole track could use some wideness and reverb. I think it's just missing a lot of stuff, but I mean, that's a good idea. It's decent. Not much for me to say, honestly. It's just like, huh. Okay. Lucian, the Play Master 1. There we go. We got some techno with some loud ass drums. I'm not gonna lie to you fucking guys right now. What the fuck's going on? Yo, it's like some live streams I'll get like really good tracks non-stop, and I'm just like, wow. Today was not a good day. Today was a day of like this one doesn't sound that bad, but you know, someone said good groove on the bass. I didn't like the bass groove. I thought the bass groove was too weird. You know, it has some good vibes in it, but then there's certain parts where the staccato-ish kind of hits that I didn't like. The other thing too is that how do you say it? Like the saws you have are cool and all, you know, but they just sound too fucking like opened for this. I thought they were cool, but I think they should have sounded a bit atmospheric. The drums, for me, are a big no-no for some reason. I don't like the way they sound. Instead of adding to the groove of the song, they're kind of taking away from it. So that's the first thing that I noticed. The drums were fucking loud compared to every other song that's been coming on here. But the quality is pretty decent on it. Here, I didn't know what the vocal was saying. Here the vocal is widened and it processed weirdly. I can't hear what it's saying. And I don't know if this is supposed to be a tech house track or a techno track. That's the big thing too. I think you're just having too much of the like a lot of shots going on. You don't let it breathe, and that's what's really bothering me. So that's all I have to say on this one. Good processing. Bass could be a bit bigger, but other than that, decent, you know. Google. All right, next one is Lanny OK Wyke remix. This one looks pro. Fucking LA, baby. I forgot the name of that street with the palm trees and shit.
I bought that pillow on the couch cause it reminded me of the colors on your wall. I thought you like it. I don't want this to be my last time in this apartment. Ooh, you took a day and made some space for me to move it. Said I could take the bottom drawer, so that's what I did. You told me I was all you want, so now it's changed it. Ooh, is it wrong to think I'm sadistic? I know you're sleeping perfect, but I'm away and hurting.
Finally, a good track. I don't know if that's a mistake but I don't know why it said came there. Why? What's the point of that vocal there if it's not gonna go into anything? You should have just done this vocal, like a little yeah, you know. But here we go. I bet he's gonna say here. I didn't understand the came there. You just came? Good for you.
Some space for me to move it. Said I could take the bottom drawer, so that's what I did. You told me I was all you want, so now it's changed it. Ooh, I'm in it.
That's a good song, man. Good quality on the vocals, too. DJ Rapex, dude. I have not seen that guy in so long. Maybe he changed his name. Amelie times Joyhauser, Kraken times Paradox. I'm still working on this, and there are many details that I need to edit, but I started this 2 days ago, and I thought, why not ask for your opinion about the tangent? Seniors means 9% of the sounds are from Kraken Paradox. I forgot how to mention the second break transition, so skip that one. Okay, so far, kick sounding good. So far, so good. Let's see where it goes with the low end. I don't like what the synths are doing here. I like this part. So I'm trying to hear how it's gonna sound like if it's a professional track, and I think I like what I'm hearing. In essence, what you need to do though is get those effects on the sounds. The effects are lacking on them, so that's why they sound kind of weird. I like the kick. The kick is great, man. That's a strong kick. So try and get those sounds again more atmospheric, like Polar Bear said, reverb, delay. That's what you need in this kind of genre. It's a lot because the thing with techno, it's so open because you just have that big kick going with these sounds here and there, and it leaves so much space open for you to just go crazy with that reverb and delay on top. If you can do that, get the sounds a bit more maybe fuller, I think you should be good, man. Okay, yeah, there was a thing I got, but I don't know. I need to refresh this. But there's a thing I got after this one that I forgot. Oh yeah, Jiva music again. Sorry. All right, guys, this is the last track I'm gonna do. A bit tired, but this is essentially the last one I'm gonna check out. Again, he donated twice, and fucking hell, dude, I swear. And Mr. Nankumar finally. If this shit doesn't like work, I'm just gonna say fuck this shit, dude. Okay, there you go. I know it's part of the thing, man. You pay like 10 cents. Fuck. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Second drop's not the greatest. Again, you know, the first track you sent was kind of good, Jiva, but the drop, second drop, the first drop, the fucking intro didn't make sense as a song. The second thing now on this one is, where the fuck happened to this? The second drop needs more mids. I'll tell you that out of the get-go. It needs more mids. It sounds a bit too empty. If you're going to go for like this vibe, make the whole damn song be in the theme of a video game-ish kind of track, you know? Because we're going from a video game vibe, fun vibe, to like this fucking serious progressive house shit. You should have made like a break that sounds video gamey at least, you know? Like, I think, you know, again, this doesn't make sense in a song format. It's cool, but it doesn't make sense like as a full song. It's like I'm listening to two songs. Here, the one, and then mixing out of one song and then going into another song. But I like the ideas on them. You know, that's the thing. This fucker, man. All right, let's go. This so fucking quiet. Yeah, I would go for the second drop to be funky, and then the break also have it be like a little bit video game-ish and fun. That's the only way to make that work, because if you're going from that to this, to like, it just doesn't make sense. Essay. Here you are. Oh, this is so quiet, bro. And yeah, it's panned to the right. Good idea. I mean, I have to put the volume all the way up on my end, but sounds good. I like it. The mix is good too. You know, I have to put the volume all the way up. It's panned to the right, so I'm just here like this with the volume up on my ass. Like, but the kick sounds punchy as fuck. The bass sounds good. Everything sounds great, man. Not bad, honestly, not bad. All right, Mr. Avon, dude. Well, right out of the get-go, usually when I hear someone's song, on the first fucking part of the song, I can tell whether the song's gonna be good or not. On yours, sadly, I'm already getting bad vibes, homie. I'm already getting some really bad vibes. I don't know how the fuck to spell Lorenity. I think I deleted his email or something. But I'm already getting bad vibes on that mix. So.
Operator. I need you to start the vibe with that the whole time.
The mix has like this weird fucking like vibe on it. Here, we'll try this out real fast.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Man, fuck you, I'm not gonna download it. Fuck that.
Focus on keeping your head pressure down, okay? Especially on your cheeks.
I don't like the reverb on your bass lines, man. Get rid of them.
So we come to a full stop here. It's gotta be focus, breathe, focus, breathe. When I tell you to breathe, focus, breathe, focus, breathe. Focus, breathe, breathe, focus, breathe.
There it sounds a lot better.
Report if you're ready.
Nice, alright.
Stay on top of it. Legs.
Yeah, it sounds like Fisher had a stroke.
Breath, pull back. On top, breathe. Out in, close around. Out in, close. Really need to focus on that breathing.
Here's my issue with it. One, reverb on the bass lines. Gotta be careful with that. That's just my only issue there. Two, the mix has this weird vibe throughout the whole thing. Where it feels a bit like there's too much of a certain frequency that I just want to reduce on. It needs to sound cleaner, but the idea is not bad. I feel like the idea, however, does get a bit too much shit going on at once, like when that siren comes on and you got all those little beeps going on. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the siren. The vocal, I don't know what it's saying, can't say, but the vocal quality is a bit shit. At least make it audible so I can listen to it if you're going for a distorted quality on it. But yeah, that's in essence all I have to say on that one. And then fucking Lorenity sends something, but Lorenity X. He wants you guys to hear his song again, essentially. That's what he wants. But I don't know. We already heard it, and there's no point. But anyways, guys, I am going to end the stream here. I heard a lot of good songs. You know, I've been doing the last feedback streams with, like, no donations at all. So this is the first time I've done donations in a month or two. But I wanted to do it this way. Just, you know, I have to take care of my kids. I have to feed my kids. So this will get them by. This will get them by. But yeah, you guys have a good one, okay? You guys take care. I'm going to head out. I need to take a break from this before I get to work. But peace out, guys. Thank you guys for joining me as always.